Welcome to project management. Every project is a complex chain of activities which are interrelated to each other and are arranged in a logical and a sequential manner. All these activities should be completed as per the set parameters and within the set time frames so that the final objective of the project is met. All projects are also bound by several constraints which need to be balanced very well. Let us take the example of critical elements of time, cost, and the scope. These need to be considered very carefully throughout the life cycle. A balance need to be maintained between the levels of these three so that the final quality will not be compromised. The next constraint is the element of stakeholders. These are internal as well as external stakeholders. The internal stakeholders will include different departments like the finance team who has approved the budget, the strategic team who has given rise to the need of conducting this project activity. You will also have several other teams which are important, for example, the portfolio, business development, and the marketing team. These will together work for giving you the insights from the market and which are related to your business objectives so that the final outcome which you have to derive will be according to the market needs and will be in line with the entire business strategy of your organization. The external stakeholders will involve several government agencies, licensing organizations, legal departments, patent offices, labor unions, and so on. Every stakeholder needs to be managed carefully according to the level of interest they impose on the project. Ultimately, these are entities who have special interest in your project, will be influenced by your project activities, and also will be influencing your project activities as well. The next set of constraints is the human resources within your project team. Ultimately, these are people and there will be mental and emotional aspects involved in it. That's why, as a project manager, it is important to have leadership qualities to handle the entire team as one single unit so that the activities are conducted in a seamless manner. You also have to look at the procurements because availability of materials is very critical so that the other team members can conduct their activities well. They can start on their tasks and complete the interim deliverables which will be compiled together for the final outcome. Next is the element of risk. When you talk about a project, it is a unique set of activities which is exclusive for every outcome. That means these activities will have some sort of differentiation with respect to other projects which are being undertaken. And whenever there is anything different, you will have an element of risk to it. In such cases, all the risks need to be anticipated well in advance, analyzed, and also a mitigation plan is developed for each risk so that you have alternatives to develop so that if there is any challenge there, you will always have a backup ready and your final objective will not be shifted. You will also need to conduct the communications very well. All sort of information, the data which is generated, needs to be circulated within the entire organization as well as the respective stakeholders so that no piece of information is held back. You also have the documentation which needs to be completed well. All the results, reports, and the data which is generated needs to be compiled in the form of a dossier. There will be a project lifecycle document which undertakes all the records of the critical information which has been generated, all the important decisions which have been made, if there is any particular challenge which has been faced and how that has been resolved. All these data points will be important as lessons learned within your organization and will be used by further project managers for any such kind of project which will happen in the future. Lastly, it is important to remember that all these critical elements have different weightage as far as different phases of the life cycle are concerned. The life cycle comprises of 5 different stages and it starts from the kickoff and it will end towards the completion. So when you learn about project management, you will see how these critical elements interact with each other in different stages. In my online course of project management, which I have developed on a platform, you will be able to learn all these critical elements in a very detailed fashion. Sign up for this course today. I have given the instructions in the description box below. Good luck.